this video, I will have a one-on-one with the VP of Sales at SmartPixel, David Soderman. He will explain to us how their real estate solution works and what are the options available for rendering their amazing environments. Before getting into the different levels of detail your solution offers for the environments, can you explain to us how your application works and what it does?
Of course, Valerie. Using Unity 3D, one of the most versatile gaming engines in the world, we present future buildings in their environments so that people can understand the architecture and also visualize the surroundings of their upcoming project, thus making a smarter and more knowledgeable investment. Depending on the type of real estate, whether it is residential, commercial, retail, or industrial, we offer a set of features to support their sales team during the sales process.
So it adapts to different types of real estate?
Yes, indeed. Even if the key selling features are very similar, there are some minor variations and unique capabilities for each one of them. We can offer a unique solution for each client and each project.
Today's topic is the different levels of detail for the surroundings. Does this apply to every use case in real estate?
Yes, it does.
Great! So why do you have different options?
Valerie, it depends on the location, the needs, and the budget. And as a result, we offer 3 types of environments. The most impressive and accurate type of environment we offer is what we call a photorealistic environment. Go ahead, give it a spin. We use different technologies to achieve this, such as artificial intelligence, photogrammetry, procedural shaders, and open data, and of course, the talent of our incredible team of artists. It is very, very popular with our higher-end projects. If photorealism is not mandatory for our customer, we offer a lower detailed option. Here, I loaded another application. It presents what we call a schematic environment. It uses very similar technologies, but without texturing the facades of the building. As you can see over here, I have a shape of a church, but it is not textured. This type of environment puts more emphasis on the property itself. Some of our clients need to show many properties inside a city, specific area, or across multiple cities, sometimes even in multiple countries or continents. In order to save production time and investment, we also offer volumetric environments, which, as you can see here, it presents simplified versions of the surrounding buildings using only their height and footprints. This solution offers an economic rendering of the environment.
What if your customer wants to mix 2 different levels of detail? Is this possible?
Indeed, some customers want to show the immediate surroundings of their future project in a more detailed fashion. So here I loaded another application showing a hybrid environment. We can define specific parameters, each one of them with a specific level of detail. As you can see here, the buildings around are photorealistic, whereas further out, the buildings are not textured. We can also model specific landmarks, for example, this famous Congress Center, with more accuracy, or color them for easier identification.
Quick question, David. If future buildings in the scenery are not yet designed, or if you don't have a proper references to show them, what do you do?
In that case, we'll simply model a transparent placeholder. Here, I loaded another application where you could see ghost buildings, so that users can understand volume to be occupied by future structures.
In the same idea, do you have a solution to toggle between cityscapes that are existing versus future ones?
Yes, we do. I don't want to go too far into the features we can program. We will explore all those in a separate video. But Valerie, since you asked, I've loaded yet another application to explain this. And see, in this example, if you click on that button, it'll toggle the display of some of the buildings. This will allow users to visualize the future of the project.
Every example presents a bird's-eye view of the landscapes. Is it possible to zoom in and walk around?
Yes, it's possible. Let's go back to the first example I showed. It's important to understand that when the camera is overlooking a wide area, no matter which level of detail is chosen for the environment, many little particularities are not viewable, simply because your eye would never recognize them due to how far you are from them. When a close-up or street view is needed, our 3D artists need to work these details with greater accuracy. This feature is often requested to simulate commercial facades at street level.
What about the roads, trees, mountains, and other natural elements?
Well, those are always represented with textures, regardless of how close you are to those elements. Let's use another example to demonstrate this. And as you can see, as you turn the screen, the trees, even up until the horizon, are modeled in 3D with realistic textures. The visual aspect of the work done at SmartPixel is very important to us, and as such, details make a difference. You see, it brings contrast to the scenery and does not take too much time, so no matter which level of detail is chosen, our clients can expect to identify those elements in their landscape. The same also applies in general, no matter which option is chosen, to the ground, the roads, the parking lot, and so on. Each of those elements will be textured.
Cities are dynamic environments. How do you represent their living aspect? Or do the solutions remain static?
No, they don't. Here's another example to explain it. By default, our proprietary sky system brings much dynamism with procedural and evolving clouds. The user can even change the time of the day and night if he wants to. And we can add visual effects in the sky, such as the northern lights. For this project, the client wanted to emphasize the uniqueness of the views from their building. As you can see, Valerie, the bridge is lit up at night and the fireworks are illuminating the summer sky. All of this depends on what our customer deems important to show to the user, but can also be used to enhance the project's brand.
Is there more?
Oh yes, Valerie, there is more. So let's load yet another project. By default, we also have birds flying around, waves moving on the water, and the wind making trees, plants, and the grass move. We can add human walking figures as well as traffic on the roads. Now, those are usually optional features that will need to be added upon request. For a more abstract visualization of the roads and the traffic flux, we can add overlays to identify these types of things in the scenery.
David, what if the client doesn't want any environment? Is this possible?
Yes, of course. This has been asked mostly for rental projects and low-density projects. It reduces the investment. So to better explain it, we created a specific demo. Let me show you how this would look as I turn off the environment. Now, the downside about this option, and we'll make it clear in a future video, is that some of the key features will not be made available. If we have no environment, our real-time panoramic views of each unit, the locations of the points of interest with their respective walking distance, and other features simply will not function. Again, those features will be showcased in another video.
Well, thank you, David. And thanks for watching SmartPixel's video.